We're back with broken softbox lights on a broken tripod. We're still rolling with it. I just got sprayed in the face by air freshener. You're gonna be balanced on some books. Brilliant. Happy Pride Month! So it's June. I still haven't changed my calendar. I've just realised my hair is going everywhere and it's Pride Month in honour of this wonderful time of year. Every video I make this month is going to be about something, like about some kind of LGBTQ plus literature, whether it be plays or books, or to be fair, I'm thinking about possibly like expanding like movies and that kind of thing, but basically it's going to be a gayer month. My first video is going to be a couple of LGBTQ plus books. All of these books, apart from one, which I'm going to start with, I've bought recently. The first one is Gracefully Grayson by Amy Polonsky, and this is a book that I've actually had for years, but have only just started reading recently. This is a book about Grayson, who was born a boy but is actually a girl, and kind of the whole journey of that. And it's essentially kind of really struggling with keeping that secret, and really struggling with not telling anyone and dealing with that, and kind of all of the stress that comes from that, but then also the fear of what would happen if people did know. Fear of rejection and scorn and people just being shitty as people are. It becomes a lot to keep a secret, and it becomes a lot to deal with, and it's sort of trying to gather that strength and getting strength from unexpected places and in unexpected ways to kind of have that strength to tell people and to let people know who you truly are, and to kind of be true to yourself and kind of with other people and be open and honest, and just kind of everything with dealing with that. I'm really looking forward to finishing it. I'm only a couple of chapters in and letting you guys know what I think, because I'm really enjoying it so far. So secondly, we have Ramona Blue by Julie Murphy, and this is a book where I first heard about the concept of it. I was kind of unsure, and it's about a girl called Ramona who identifies as a lesbian. She's completely like, she doesn't think that she's interested in boys at all, and she's just, the summer just ended and her kind of summer girlfriend fling kind of thing left, and she's feeling lonely, and then Freddie, who was a childhood friend, has come back, and she starts to kind of like feel a bit weird, like unnecessarily jealous, and like feeling kind of these little things, and it's kind of an exploration of sexuality. I am on like chapter 17 or something of this one at the moment, and this has kind of been my commute book when I commute to uni or when I go to work. It's kind of been my bus book, my train book, my walking with my head in a book, not paying attention where I'm going book, and I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really good. I've gotten quite far into it for there to not be much of like her and Freddie's development yet, so I still don't know kind of if her sexuality does actually change or not, or if there is kind of more development there. I'm still not sure. I think I've heard that she does end up changing what she identifies as, but I think it's really interesting kind of that there is like a exploration of sexuality, and I think I'm going to make a whole video this month about books which specifically like explore sexuality, because so many people do explore their sexuality and kind of struggle with exploring it and struggle to kind of find a label, or if they even want a label. I think it's really interesting, so I'm looking forward to finishing this one. I'm really enjoying it so far. Aside from all of that as well, the content in this is really good. Looking at all the other things, that she's dealing with issues with her sister and her family. She lives kind of paycheck to paycheck, and she has to help out her sister a lot and help out her dad, and kind of there's so many other issues in there with friends and family, and like how different families react to people coming out, because she's got friends who are also gay and their families do not react the same, and like it's just, I feel like there's so much in this book which kind of I could talk about, but I'm really liking it, and I'm going to do a full review of it when I finish it. So this is another one. Then I have Leah on the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli, which is the sequel to Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, also by Becky Albertalli. Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, that's such a long title, is the book that, like, the book which inspired the movie Love, Simon. In this book, Leah is bisexual. She is open to her mum, and I think it's really great because her mum is very open about kind of including boys and girls when she talks about certain things, and I think it's great. I've done a full review of this which will be up very soon in this month. I say kind of the things I liked, and there were a couple of things I didn't like, and I will go into those because they kind of rubbed me the wrong way, a couple of comments, but overall I really liked it, and I like kind of positive bisexual representation. And it's kind of Leah not exploring that, but kind of like this is what she is, and she knows she just kind of missed her beat, as it were, for when she could tell her friends, even though Simon is gay and is out, and kind of just kind of dealing with that and kind of dealing with feelings and that kind of thing. So yes, I'll have a full review up soon, but this is another one I got recently and have read recently. Then I have a book with 2 plays in it, well, The Act, which is a full-length play, and then Outings, which is a collection of monologues. And the main thing which kind of drew me to this in particular was the Outings one, which is a series of monologues with kind of coming out, exploring sexuality, gay men and gay women across the world, and kind of in different cultures and different contexts and different scenarios and different backgrounds and different people. And that was the first thing that drew me to this. I'm looking forward to reading The Act as well. This is the one I've been kind of dipping in and out of at the moment and reading the monologues of. But this one I'm looking forward to. I don't know as much about it, but this was the kind of the main thing that drew me to this. I saw it in foils and ended up buying it, so I'm looking forward to reading more of it and going into the Act. But yeah, this was the main thing because I thought it was really interesting and it was something that I wanted to kind of read and kind of explore like a play. I thought that was really interesting and I'm really enjoying them so far. And then another one which I have bought recently but I haven't started reading yet is the only one out of this which I haven't like dipped into and started yet or began yet or anything, but will be next, is Jess Chunk and the Road Trip to Infinity, which I saw in foils because foils has been my kind of go-to with buying books recently because I love them and they have really pretty hardbacks and they have lots of American books which Waterstones don't have. And this is about a girl called Jess who is going to visit her father for his wedding to his new wife. The thing is that last time Jess saw her father, she was a boy called Jeremy, so she ends up going with her best friend Chunk. It's kind of that trip, that road trip, family, friendship, exploring everything going on there and kind of different attitudes and different things. I'm really looking forward to reading this. I saw it and like, to be fair, the cover did draw me in because it's really pretty. And then I read about it, I read the blurb, I read the synopsis and thought I do really want to read this. I haven't really seen many reviews about it, so I'm kind of going in a bit blind with kind of the general consensus of this book. So if you've read it, please let me know if you think it's any good. So I'm looking forward to starting it. It's not very long to be fair, but yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this one a go. And then finally we have It's Not Like It's a Secret by Misa Sugaria. I don't know if I've said that completely right. This book I really liked until I got to the ending, and the ending annoyed me a little bit. There's like something that happens at the end which was just, it just irritated me. It was just annoying. But this is about a girl called Sana, and she is Japanese American. Her parents are Japanese but they live in America, and they move to California, and she meets Jamie who is Latina. They kind of hit it off, but like Sana comes from a family where it's very kind of conservative and wouldn't agree with that kind of thing, so she's not out to them. There's a lot of other people's perspectives on sexuality and how they react to sort of things. Like they say to her like, how will you ever know if you don't like boys if you never kiss one, like that kind of thing. Like they're kind of a bit, there's a lot there, there's a lot of stereotypes, there's a lot of like issues of race and racism, but even between races, so like even people saying like they're a minority. So like Sana at one point she said something which is quite stereotypical, but she's like, I would never be racist. There's a lot explored here. The end, like I said, the ending annoyed me a little bit, but there's a lot explored and some really good themes, and it talks about lots of different things which I really liked. I'm going to do a full review of it again. I gave it 3.75 stars I think, but yeah, I felt like there were some really good things explored in this, but just the ending annoyed me. So that is some LGBTQ plus books and different types of literature that I've got recently, that I've been reading recently, and I've been really enjoying it. It's been really, like, honestly, to be fair, in I was going to say 2015, it's not 2015, it's 2018, like I've literally barely read any books with straight couples. But yeah, so that's what I've been reading recently. I'm really enjoying them. I'm looking forward to getting more, so if you've got any recommendations, let me know. But I thought I'd share those with you, and then I'm looking forward to the rest of this month making more videos and more content, sharing and discussing other awesome, amazing LGBTQ plus literature. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see specifically down in the comments, like any specific videos or types of videos you wanted to see. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're doing really well, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!